everybody, Savannah here with Captain Bassett again. We're going over some rotator cuff strengthening and some mid-back strengthening for you guys. Again, we're here at TBS, so our focus is on improving functional activity and preparing for all the events that occur here. So again, we're covering rotator cuff and mid-back stuff today, which is really good for keeping the ball on the socket when we're talking about the shoulder joint, which is important for overhead activity, pull-ups, the rope climbs, all those types of things, and it's also important for posture when we're carrying a load. All right, so we're going to cover about 6 or 7 activities today, so just come along with us, all right? So we're going to start with bilateral, which means both sides, external rotation holds. So Captain Bassett has the bands around his wrist. He's going to open up with his fingers or knuckles facing forward. He's keeping the elbows tight to his frame, and he's got his shoulder blades pinched together to open up his chest. Key here is not to shrug, okay? That's very important. Yeah, do one from the side. So again, when we're doing upper body activity, it's important that we don't roll our shoulders forward. That cuts off blood flow and all the nerves that head down to the hands. So we want to encourage you guys to pinch your shoulder blades down and back. And then he's going to open up again parallel to his frame. He's going to hold for 10 seconds, and he's going to do 10 repetitions. All right? That's our first activity. Our second one's going to start the same way, bilateral, both sides, external rotation. And then we're going to move the arms up in front into flexion, which means we're raising the shoulder, raising the upper arm in front of us. So now, open up and raise. Good. Elbow in front of the shoulder, and then come back down. So here again, it's important to look that we don't shrug. We have a long neck, shoulder blades down and together. We're going to do 2 sets of 15 of that activity. He's going to do one from the side to show that you maintain a nice capital L. We're not going to extend the elbows or bring the hands towards our face. Do one more. Shoulder blades together, our neck is still pretty centered, looking good. Again, 2 sets of 15 with that activity. All right, our third one is going to be horizontal abduction, so pulling away from us, parallel to the deck. Before you get started, make sure that you pull your shoulder blades down and back. That's always the start posture for this kind of stuff. Our elbows are going to remain straight, and our palms are going to be down for the first one. We're going to pull parallel to our frame. Good. And then release slowly back, okay? So we don't want to snap together at all. Notice he's got his palms down, his elbows are relatively straight. He's going to do 2 sets of 15 of this activity as well, and then he's going to turn his palms facing each other and do it again with the new hand posture. Okay? Again, 2 sets of 15 with both. Maintain that shoulders down so you don't turn on your upper traps to compensate for your activity. All right? Very good. If you'll follow us, we're going to head over to the wall for our next activity, which is a 3-directional scapular activity, enclosed kinetic chain, which means we're up against the wall for this. Again, we're arms distance away from the wall here, okay? Elbows are straight, and remember, no shrug, so pull those shoulders down, okay? You're going to keep your elbows straight and your fingertips at 12 o'clock. You will go up and out at a 45-degree angle, and then back down, and out at a 90-degree angle, and back, and then down at a 45-degree angle, and back. And that's 1 repetition. So you will do all 3 ways for 1 rep. You're going to do 2 sets of 15. And notice, he's doing a really good job keeping that straight and keeping the fingertips up without a shrug. You'll do both sides, 2 sets of 15, okay? I'm going to take that. We're going to swing right behind you for some single side external rotation, affectionately known as Batman punches. You can do external rotation here at your waist in neutral to start, or you can move to a more functional range of motion, which is up here at 90 degrees of abduction and external rotation. So he's going to flip up and punch the Batman, or the bad man in Batman. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway. Make sure we don't extend at the wrist. This is an extension of the forearm, so make sure that it's nice and flat. You're going to do 2 sets of 15 here as well. All right? We're going to come over to the other side. We're going to do Alligator Jaws. This is another multi-directional activity. Elbows are relatively straight. They can be a little relaxed on this one if you want. We're going to do up and out on one side. Good. And then down. And then to a T. Good. And then up and out on the other side. Nice. And then close with a T. That's 1 rep. So you do all 4 directions for 1 repetition. Again, we're shooting for 2 sets of 15. He's doing a great job still of keeping those shoulders down and shoulder blades together. All right. If you walk out here where I am, we're going to do the next activity over on this section. We're going to use a Swiss ball. So Swiss balls are great for a lot of activities. They engage your core. You can do them for your bench, your bridges, overhead press and sitting. For now, we're going to do I's, Y's, and T's, okay? Starting with a pretty light weight. This is much more targeted for endurance as opposed to building mass, so you want to keep the weights light and the reps pretty high. So Y's are going to be first. Thumbs are up. Very good. And then down. One more time. Again, same rules apply. No shrug, shoulders down and back, big chest when you do these type of activities. You'll do 2 sets of 15 this way, and then you'll do palms facing each other for your T's. 90-degree angle from your frame. Try not to cheat and let your arms come behind you at all. Good. You'll turn your thumbs towards each other for the Ys to externally rotate. Very nice. Again, working the back side of the shoulders here. We're also working the scapular retractors, which help us with posture. When you're hiking under load, we tend to just kind of slouch forward, which causes numbness in the hands. They get cold. Other types of problems can ensue as well. It's really important that we work on keeping our shoulders together and down while we carry things. All right, and last activity is a freestanding dumbbell activity right behind you. Good. So this is going to be standing Ys and T's in an alternating fashion. We're going to raise up to a Y here. We're going to hold one side and we're going to pulse the other. We'll do 15 reps on one side, and then you'll switch arms. Again, doing an awesome job here, not shrugging. Engaging the lower traps and the mid-back muscles to keep them down. The second position here will be the the T's, right? Palms are down, wrists don't cheat for us. We keep them locked in. Go ahead and pulse one. Awesome. Making sure we don't shrug. And you do 2 sets of 15 with this activity as well. One other thing to keep in mind, turn and face the other way. Sometimes when we do this activity, our anterior delts like to take over, so this arm will kind of migrate forward. Make sure you keep it back at that 90-degree angle with you to work the middle delt and other things that do abduction as well. All right, 2 sets of 15 with both of those activities. Again, all of these activities will help you with overhead activities, ropes, pull-ups, and when carrying a pack. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.